to comments will appear here. Hey family. Hey family. I know all is well, family. How you doing, family?
Peace and blessings, family.
Peace and many, many blessings.
Peace and blessings. I'm trying to. Let's see.
All right. Okay, family. You got 3 eggs in there.
Yeah.
What's going on? Welcome to the Spiritual Vault. I know all is well.
Yeah. How y'all doing tonight, family? This is Wunam, my brother Adinkra. We came on tonight. Picked a good time, I think. Maybe.
It's Friday night. People
Friday
be
night,
going to bed
do some
early on
readings.
Friday.
They go to bed so they hit the club. I don't know. We got 3 people up there already. 5. Okay, the number's going up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Let's see.
How many we got? Let's see. Jaleesa, Dominique, Ken. Hey, family. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I know y'all are well. Let me get out of here. Y'all keeping warm because it's cold up in here, Jaleesa and Ken. Y'all know it's cold, right? Wait, you in Miami still taking care of your mom? If you still in Miami, then you lucky because it's cold. It's cold, yep.
Let's see.
How's everybody doing? Everybody okay? Everybody, hold on, y'all. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right, now I can see y'all. Yeah, I can see it's cold. 40, it's probably like 39 degrees now. Shit. Goddamn getting cold. They messing with the weather. Y'all know what they doing. 2 days ago it was hot. Now it's cold. Y'all know what it is. Cold and what? Exactly. 41 degrees. I don't like it. Boy, when it's cold, you don't want to be outside. You don't want to be out when it's cold. I know I don't want to be out when it's cold. Hey, Mocha Brown. Hey, how you doing, Mocha Brown? No, all is well. How's the weather over there in Texas?
Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Mocha Brown. How you doing? How you doing?
All right, so we got who on? We got who? Lachey on. Yesterday it was warm. Exactly, it was warm yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was warm yesterday. All right.
We got C. Thomas, peace and love. C. Thomas, Candy. We got Divine Rain, peace and blessings.
Peace and
She
blessings,
Robin,
sis.
peace and blessings. Lachey Inspires. How you doing tonight? Alan Johnson, peace and blessings. Queen Mother Sheba Gaylor, peace and blessings, cuz.
Peace and blessings to y'all. I know all is well.
Distractions. Yeah. 48 is. Alan Johnson says 48 in Houston, Texas.
Oh, 48 degrees in Houston. Oh, damn. It's not too far behind Atlanta. That's for sure.
It's 40 well, when we was outside a few minutes ago, they said it was 41.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. Hey, Jesse. How are you, Jesse? No, all is well. All right, y'all. I don't know if y'all listened to the article I put up on the Anchor Radio last night, but on Anchor Radio I put up an article talking about star codes. And for those of you who are not familiar with it or didn't hear it, we're going to talk a little bit about star codes tonight. But, you know, what we want to do first is we want to do some readings for some people. So if anybody wants some readings, y'all ask your questions. Okay, ask your questions. Only get one question, though. If you want an in-depth reading, you're going to have to pay. But if you want if you just have one question, then we're going to go ahead and do some readings tonight, and then we're going to talk about what star codes are and ask y'all a few questions about what's going on in your lives, in your lives with your health and your body. Okay, so if anybody has any questions, y'all come on because we're going to do some free readings.
And make sure you if you want to move to the front of the line, you got a question. And you want to move to the front of the line, you can donate.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, you can donate and jump to the front of the line.
Renee Roman, hey sis, how you doing? No, all is well.
Yeah, in-depth has to be scheduled, She Robbins.
Yeah, in-depth readings got to be scheduled. And if you want to jump to the front of the line and you want 2 questions or more, then you have to do the donations on YouTube, okay? But for the most part, we're going to allow, people to ask one question, and then we're going to talk about what star codes are. A lot of people experiencing body aches. A lot of people experiencing stuff in their body, and they're going to the doctors. Nothing is wrong. I had a client today came to us. I dealt with him, did some spiritual work for him a couple of years ago. He came back because he had 2 heart attacks within 5 hours. Went to the hospital. They couldn't find nothing wrong with him. Okay?
Nothing.
Nothing wrong with him. Come to find out, this man had some spiritual work done on him. Somebody that was doing some hoodoo work on him, so we had to kind of clean him up and get him protected. But this is some things that we need to understand, that's going on with the physical body. Now, his was spiritual work.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people are dealing with aches and pains and certain things going on with the body. I know we're getting a lot of people having stomach problems, okay? Now, if y'all remember a couple of years ago, we did a show, and we did a show talking about how the organs in the body changed, okay? So when you look at the anatomy of the body's organs in the body now, you'll see that they have slightly changed positions. Like the stomach is sitting at a tilt, lungs a certain way. There's a lot of, we did a show years ago about it. But people are experiencing different things now, and they're going through a physical, spiritual transformation. So,
Yeah.
To talk about it, we're going to, get into what star codes are, which they are codes that was embedded in your DNA from ancient times, okay? We'll get more into it, but we're going to let a couple of people ask questions. Hey, my little sister Tafani, how are you? I know all is well. Yeah. So we're going to get into it a little bit more. If y'all didn't hear the radio piece that I did last night on Anchor. Y'all click on the Anchor when y'all see it, because I give little bits and pieces about some good knowledge and information. Okay, and y'all need to click on that Anchor so y'all can hear, because a lot of people are wondering what's going on with their bodies. So we're going to get into star codes in a minute, but we are doing readings. You get to ask one question. If you want an in-depth question, you're going to have to book one with us. If you want 2 questions and you're on YouTube, you need to donate for that, okay? You can donate for more in-depth readings. Okay? So we're going to start with the first question.
Your cousin had the first question that I seen. Right?
Go ahead. What's the first question?
She said, wait. She said, what do you see in my life, cuz?
You know what? I'm going to tell you what I see. Because we don't talk like that, y'all. We only know that we're cousins through lineage, the same name in the same town. But we don't talk like that. I'm going to tell you what I see. You need to focus on letting go. Because you was with your mate a long time. And I know he transitioned, okay? But Spirit is saying that you need to focus on letting go. And you need to start doing something that is going to make you happy. You need to start really, really getting into something and letting go of the past. Of course, you're not going to be able to let go of your husband now, because it's been not too long when he transitioned. But for the most part, Spirit wants you to do some more stuff. You got some ancestor work to do too. There's some people in your community that need your help, and the Spirit is saying you need to really get serious about your spiritual stuff, because you can help a few people in your community. Okay, that's what Spirit is showing me.
You got any questions on YouTube, on Facebook, or you want to go back over there?
Go ahead back to YouTube. I'm looking on Facebook. Let me see, because y'all. All right, let me just put this out there. Anybody on Facebook, y'all know how Facebook do. If I don't answer your question, that means I ain't seen it yet. So type it again so I can see it, because Facebook is behind. Okay? Hey, Baba Del Rey. Know all is well. All right, go ahead to YouTube.
Or if we just not seeing it at all, you can come over to YouTube and put your question in the chat too.
If you have a YouTube account.
Yeah. So let me see. Who's the next question? C. Thomas, can you tell me if my niece Lemon has a demonic spirit, or she just acted on a card?
Who said that? C. Thomas?
Yeah.
Her first name, is that her biological first name? Is Lemon her biological first name?
Is that Lemon? I don't know if she, is that a typo, or is it Iman or Aman? I don't know.
Let me see.
Or is it supposed to be Lemon? I don't know. See. Right here.
Okay. Can you tell me if my niece, is that Iman? He said Lemon.
I said but sometimes people be leaving out letters.
Demonic spirit, or she just acting on her.
That's why I said I don't know if it's Iman or Lemon. But
give me her correct first name. Okay? But while I will tell you what I do see, I do see that she's getting walkthroughs. I do see that demons are walking through her. Okay? Um, she has this soul like it's supposed to be, like she acts like she's very strong, right? But really she's got a weak hole in her soul. And what's happening is that demons are able to creep into her soul.
Oh, okay, so
Okay?
it's pronounced Iman. Okay.
Iman, yeah. The demons are able to creep into her soul and kind of operate. They feed off a certain emotion that she carries. Okay? So she does have a demon with her. She actually, I keep seeing like 3 different demons that walk through your niece. I see
Yeah,
three
I
different
seen
demons
three
that
too.
you do. You see 3?
I seen
So
3.
there's 3 of them that walk through her body. She needs protection. Hey Mark, how you doing? All right. Next question. Facebook, y'all can ask some questions because we doing readings right now. So if you got questions, come with them. Come with them.
Um, Candy Rain says, I had someone say they saw me shift into a dragon while on the video call.
They show you shape shift into a dragon. It's very possible.
She said, it says, I also see 3 entrances. What entrance? Hold on, let me move this thing. Indentions into my third eye. Oh, okay.
You also see what? What did she say?
3 entrances.
Entrances, indentions to
Indentions
my
in my
third
third
eye.
eye.
Candy Rain, elaborate on that for the people so they'll understand what you're talking about. They probably like, what's she talking about? 3 indentions and what she say? Intention? What did she say? Oh,
Inden-
entrances. And then okay, I
Indentions
know what she mean, but elaborate on that for the people. Yes, it's Iman, pronounced Iman. Okay.
Iman.
Wow. Okay. What service do we sign up for on your site to address her problems? Well, you're going to have to get her a spiritual bath and protection. She's going to need to wear protection. So first you want to start with spiritual protection, spiritual soap, a spiritual bath. And then you want to start with her having protection on, okay? Let's see. We'll start with that first. Gotta get them. You gotta get them demons off of her body. And there's certain medicines that we could give her, but we gotta get them demons out of her body. So on the site, you want to order spiritual baths, and you want to order a spiritual protection necklace or charm. Okay. That's how we're gonna start with helping her. All right, anybody on Facebook, my Facebook family, we're doing readings and we're talking about star codes. How many of you have heard of star codes? Put it in the chat. How many of you have heard of star codes? If you're familiar with star codes, put it in the chat. Tell us what you know about star codes on Facebook and YouTube. Anybody knows about star codes? Okay, thanks. I'm going to try and... Okay.
So I'm gonna let my sister know. Okay.
Okay. Let your sister know.
Candy Rain say it looks like 3 circle dents in my forehead down the middle to my third eye.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, over here on Facebook side, y'all got some questions?
Light codes,
Santos
yes.
Pooch's blessings.
Light codes.
Who said light codes?
Clifford Providence said light codes.
Okay, but have you heard of star codes? Have you heard of star codes? Whoever heard of star codes, let us know. Santos Puches, how you been? Santos Puche, long time no see. So,
Ascent of Phoenix. Shout out to my Brooklyn sister, Nikki Love.
Brooklyn in the house.
Is that
Brooklyn in the
Amasai,
house.
or is it?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's not Amasai. Okay.
No, it'll come. I think hers is under Kim. Yeah.
Okay. I have Rod, little brother, with my spiritual gifts enhanced.
Hey, will your spiritual gifts enhance? Let me tell you something. Everybody is going through a spiritual transformation now. You hear what I'm saying? And what's happening is, I mean, I don't care if you think you're in the church, if you think you're really, whatever. Everybody is going through a physical, spiritual transformation. And like I said, we're going to talk about it in a minute because for those of you who don't know what star codes are, we're going to talk about what star codes are, okay? So, Yes, they will. Each human being, and it's funny you ask about this. You ask about it. What are your spiritual gifts going to enhance? Because yes, if you are dormant with star codes, then yes, they will. They will enhance. And some people already gifts are getting enhanced, and your visions are becoming stronger. You're becoming more spiritual, like I like to say. What you got
Yeah.
to say, brother Dinka?
Not most definitely. Eyebrow little brother. Yes, your gifts are gonna enhance, but it's like you were saying. A lot of people are getting that enhancement, but it's shocking to me because I see more than anything. A lot of the church people are getting are getting their spiritual gifts enhanced, and some of them don't know what to do about it because they're still stuck in the Bible.
Look here, Mark Hassan. My birthday was on the 24th, which is my grandson's birthday too, right? What can I expect, and do I just leave the deaf and the blind? Look here, don't tell me. Don't you trying to overwork me, goddammit. You trying to tell me I need to read between the lines. Tell me this, brother Dinker. He said, please try to read between the lines, zombie or nymph. Zombie or nymph. Shit.
Zombie or nymph.
Goddamn zombie. Zombie. Okay? And stop talking in code. You're making it too hard for me. Ask the goddamn question and be clear. All right? Okay. Jeremy Williams, how are you, Jeremy Williams? I know all is well. Welcome to the spiritual vault. Okay. Okay. Who said they like nymphs? Look here, let me explain something to you. Look, friend of mine today, our brother Lawrence hit me up and he asked me some questions, right? Now, I've been knowing Lawrence for a long time. Lawrence, from a long time ago when he had his radio show, we had a radio show. He used to teach about men and stuff. Y'all know, I forgot who was the brother who was big on men, masculine energy and all that shit like that, right? Marcus, son, I am that I am, okay? You are that you are, okay? So, he was like, yeah, well, I'm just going to play. I'm not going to tell you all his business, what the question was, but it was like, well, I'm just going to play a little. I said, wait. I said, so you mean to tell me you still in that vibrational energy? I'm like, after 10 years, I would have thought you would have been up here on this vibrational energy. Y'all still on some Michael Basin shit or some... No, Steve Harvey was talking some other shit. He don't know what he's talking about. But Michael Basin shit, not Michael Basin. It was somebody... It was another brother who was really on some... I think it was brother Tariq Nashad. And he was on some stuff with that... I think he wrote a book years ago. And me and Tariq are cool. He respects me. I respect him. He's cool. But I wasn't agreeing with all that bullshit he was talking about. The man code and all this shit with men. And how men do that. I wasn't with it. Right? And I'm not a feminist. I'm about bringing balance, right? So I'm like, you still on that vibrational energy right there? Talking about I'm still playing. When your ass get over 50 years old, it's time to stop playing. Go ahead, brother.
She Robin says, do y'all have to go initiate in Africa to enhance them completely? No, you don't.
Nope.
They're going to be enhanced anyway, whether you want them or not. Some people don't even want them, but they're going to get enhanced.
No, you don't have to initiate. But it would be nice to touch the ground of the dirt with your feet in Africa. It would be nice. But what you don't know is that before the continental drift, certain parts of America was connected to Africa. Certain parts of America have red dirt. So, you take your shoes off and you need to ground yourself with that red dirt. Because connecting yourself back with the energy of Earth is going to also help enhance your powers. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell you so. Hey, Glamour Rose, how are you? Yep. Marcus says she's green light. You silly Mark. Okay, what's the questions? Y'all, we're doing readings while we're going to get ready to talk about star codes.
We got another question.
Whoever who's joined us here, do you know what star codes are? Tell us what star codes. Does anybody know about star codes? I didn't know that. Do you provide the service still? What service? What are you talking about? Read YouTube.
Where you say service?
That was on YouTube. I read it up there.
Oh, that was on YouTube?
Brother Drinker, goddamn, and Saturn somewhere. You hear what I'm saying?
No, because I'm actually following the questions by, in order. Massilia Morel says, do my ancestors have a word for? I don't know what that means. Word for, I guess word for you. Do your ancestors have a word for you?
Who? What's the name?
Marcella Morel?
Militia
Whatever.
Morel. Do your
Whatever you
ancestors
want to
have a
call.
word for you? Militia, the first thing I
Oh, she's
got.
talking about initiations. Oh yeah. We
What?
she want to know about initiations.
Initiation training? That's what you want to know? Let me ask Militia a question. Do her ancestors have a word for her? The first thing that came to me was health with you. Your ancestors want you to take care of your health. There's something going on with your health. That's the first thing I got. Okay? All right, what's the next question?
Um, Now she was asking about do we provide initiations or whatever.
We do
She Robin.
Robin, we do initiation training. Yes, we do. We should be starting new classes in January. Anybody that's interested now could sign up for the classes starting in January.
Yeah, you gotta call to for us to divine on it and see if you what your gifts are and what you are you supposed to be doing African spirituality.
Right, you gotta get a divination on it, okay? Now, hey, can you tell my uncle that I've been trying to call him? Okay,
Who is it?
your niece.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. I hit you after we get off.
she's hit up on private. Okay, Georgia has red dirt. Yeah, Baba, you're right because we was walking on red dirt this summer. So yes, it does. Peace, Nikki and brother thing. Hey, Nikki and Nakaya, how are you? See what I'm saying? Facebook ain't putting all the message in there like they supposed to. So anybody who has questions, if I'm not answering them, it's because I'm not getting your questions. We are doing readings and we're talking about star codes. Some new people came in. Tell me, somebody know what star codes are? Anybody know what star codes are? Tell me what you know of star codes. Okay. What's the question? Somebody hit up YouTube. What's the question? What's the questions, family?
She Robin says my question is, are my ancestors okay uh, with me wanting to do this, and are they supporting me because I wanted to know since I have a gift as a little girl.
She Robin.
Oh.
What's the first question?
Is our ancestors okay with her wanting to do this?
Yes, your ancestors are okay, but you still have to get a divination done. Let me tell you all something. People ask why you have to get a divination done. Every human being on this planet has some type of spiritual gift. Every human being has the natural ability to be intuitive. Okay. However, some people's gifts are stronger than others. Now, let me say this: a lot of times, the reason you want to get trained is because certain people have a responsibility and a contract that they made when they came back to this planet. Everybody don't have this responsibility. So when a divination is done to see if this is your gift or if you're supposed to be doing this work on a bigger level now, not a level on your own in your room in your corner with your candles in the closet, you know what I mean? On a bigger level, then you do have to get a divination because everybody is not responsible. Like the guy we told you about today. We don't put names out there, but this man had 2 heart attacks within 5 hours and went to the hospital, had x-rays done, had all the tests done to see, all the codes. Nothing was wrong with his heart. Spiritual work was done. He said the woman wrote his name on a wooden stick, a wooden, what do you call it? A wooden spoon. And he said that she did something with applesauce and made him walk over here. He didn't even know this woman was doing a ritual on him. When he went to the hospital, this man showed no signs of heart, like blocked arteries, none of that. He had 2 heart attacks within 5 minutes. So he got scared and he called us, right? Called us. Came all the way up here to visit, to see us today to help him
It's not
spiritually.
coming up. Look.
What? So
Oh, we have to check it when we get off.
yeah, check it. It's not coming up. Okay.
Yeah.
I know the link be acting up sometime. We'll check it when we get off of here. So with saying that, family, this man needed spiritual help. Now, the person that did the work is a
I see.
person
It's
that's
coming
not
up.
responsible, right? A person that's not responsible because that person is not using
Oh,
their
it's coming up.
gifts and their power responsibly because you're trying to do something to kill somebody. Now,
Okay,
come to
yeah,
find out, his baby mama's best friend with her, and he didn't know, and she wanted a ritual done to kill him. Okay, and he had 2 heart attacks as a result of it. Now, this is why it's important for people to get divinations done for the simple fact people don't want to do right with their gifts. So, if you're doing this work and you're trained to help people and you're doing the opposite of it, that means you are not deserving of using the power that you were given by your ancestors and by that contract that you made before you came down here. Okay? And that's why it's important that you get trained the proper way and a divination to read if you are going to be responsible, because we can see that too. Is this person going to be responsible with the gift? Are they going to be using it to be disagreeable with? If they are, then guess what? We can't initiate you. We can't train you. If it shows that in the divination, you can't be trained. But if you're going to be responsible and do the work of your ancestors for your community, then yes, you can get trained as long as it says so in the divination.
Okay,
Okay?
she robbing the. It's up. The site is up. WunamAdinkra.com. Just go to it. If you
Did you
can't,
put the right link in there?
yeah, it should be in there because I wouldn't have just found it. If you can't find it that way, just Google Wunam and Adinkra, and then click on it, and then click on what's the other one? It's Wunam Sacred Society. Look up Wunam Sacred Society. It should go. You should be able to find it.
Okay, what are my ancestors saying? I go from that Wunam Sacred Society. It's not going to come up under that.
No, but you can look it up, and then it'll have the link to the website
Okay.
up there too.
What are my ancestors saying? I go from my what do you mean,
I'll put
Mark
it in there
Hassan? You didn't
again.
finish the question. What are my ancestors saying? I go from my. Okay.
Let me see. I'll put
I
that
don't
in.
know. Hello, Michael Satterwhite. How are you doing? All right. So, okay, y'all. Do you know what star codes are? Because we're gonna get ready to talk about that too, as we're doing readings for everybody. So that service is what? What did she say? So that service is what?
Where? What she say? I was signing up for your general readings. What's wrong with the service? I don't know because it's working fine.
This website is coming up. It should say this.
I'll put
What
what
am
I'll
I
do is
saying? I go
I'll put the
from.
link in there in
What
the
am I
chat.
ancestors saying? I go from New York. What do you mean? What are you asking me, Hassan? Are you asking? Is the ancestors saying should you leave from New York? Is that what you asking? Let me know if that's what you asking. All right. Let me show them what it's supposed to look like. Hold on for a minute. So we can show you what the webpage. When you pull it up, who's going to the webpage?
I'm gonna put it in the chat right here.
Okay.
So
So when you go to our webpage, I'm gonna show you what it should look like. Let me see. It's right here. Okay. All right, y'all. When you go to the web page, this is the first thing you should see. Oh, show them. Spiritually speaking, you should see this right here. What's so funny?
because you put it over here.
I know, I'm thinking it's on the camera. All right, when you go to our website, it says WunamAdinkra.com. WunamAdinkra.com. So this is what you should see, okay? And then if you click on this little thing up here, right here, it'll tell you the services, spiritual services, Wunam Spiritual Products, Ile Olu Ifa Products. It's all right here. Virtual services. These are all the services we have. So click on it and it'll take you to the page. We're going to probably update it after the
Oh, she
holidays.
asking what's the service called on here? Why? Was it readings or divination?
Hold on for a minute. So if she goes to About Us, Ritual Work, Purchase a Reading, general, what she want, a general reading?
Yeah, general reading.
A general, if you go under,
It just show what it look
look,
like.
see what it says, general reading? General reading right there. You can book a general reading. Okay? General reading. Okay.
Nikki Nakai says, I got a question.
Shoot.
She says, my grandmother passed away about 5 months ago. She withheld some ancestral info from me and my siblings for whatever reason, what ancestor did she withhold from me?
NICKY, that's something we're gonna have to go in depth on. I can't. If you want me to
You gonna
communicate
need
with
a
your
picture.
ancestors, you're gonna have to book a reading because that's when I deal with the ancestors like that. I set up sort of like a little, little. I have to do a little bit of spiritual stuff on that. So I usually like to go into spirit with that when I do that. So that's something I'd rather do, or I have to call down your ancestors when that. And that's something we got to set up sort of like a ritual what to do. Okay?
Glamour Rose. Any
Thank you, Jaleesa. Thank
any
you. What?
any messages for me? Glamour Rose. What, like, is there anything specifically you want to know?
Glamour Rose, messages for you. I don't know. Glamour Rose Spirit is saying that there's some things you need to work on this year. There's something you need to work on this year. Let me see. Glamour Rose Spirit is saying you need to really focus on, changing a couple of things and getting rid of the past. That's what I see. Certain things you need to change your mindset about, okay? That's what Spirit is telling me to tell you. Hey, Mate Kemza, how are you, Mate?
She Robin, it's called a general reading. Just book a general reading.
A general reading. A general reading covers love, health, and finance. Love, health, and finance. You would need to send a picture of yourself for the health aspect, and you would need to send your mother's first name to get a general reading. All right, let's talk about, again, anybody know what star codes are? Is anybody on here going through any problem, any changes in their body? Are you having stomach problems? Are you feeling pains in different parts of your body? Are you feeling pains in your knees and your chest and your, different type of parts of your body? Are they hurting? But most of all, are you having problems with your stomach? Because a lot of people are having problems with stomach. If you are, let us know. And then we're going to talk about star codes. I did a radio piece. If you didn't hear it on Anchor last night, do click on the Anchor links because you will be able to hear little information and knowledge that I like to bring to the listening family.
I see your question, Candy Rain. I'm gonna get to it. You got one more person in front of you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask the
Uh,
question.
Linda Harris says, do my father Fred have a message for me? Linda Harris.
Linda Harris, you another one. Y'all know we got to go into the little trance when we do the ancestral readings. I give basics, but if you want an in-depth reading, we gotta call down your ancestors. We gotta do a little sort of type of setup ritual to do that. When we call down your ancestors, communicate with you. Okay, so y'all book an ancestral reading. Okay, all right. So here we go. Here we go. All right. So people are having problems with their legs. Santos Pucci my legs, on my leg. Are your back of your calves hurting? Are the back of your calf and my left calf and slightly stomach today? All right, Marcus on. All right. Anybody else having problems with their body? Are you getting pains in your calf? Are you getting pains in certain part? You said just like your stomach, because a lot of people getting the stomach. A lot of people getting pains in their calves. Okay. What else? Give me some more stuff y'all are going through. What's the question for Candy Ray?
Oh damn, I ain't. Ooh, hold on. Candy Rain, where she went? Okay. So she say, I have a question. She says, I'm ready to do readings for my people. I found that someone was pulling on my energy and my spiritual gifts. I want to make sure I have recovered from my what? Oh, I want to make sure I have recovered my energy.
Yeah, my stomach stated. Okay. All right. What did she say?
She said somebody was pulling on her spiritual gifts and her energy. She just want to make sure she recovered from that.
So, was you doing reading for somebody, Candy Rain?
No, she said she's ready to do them, but
But who? How is somebody pulling on your energy? Did you try to do a reading for somebody, or you feel like they're doing it energetically, just looking at your picture or something? Because if see, you can get your energy drained by doing a lot of readings. Because y'all know I do a lot of readings. Adinka does a lot of readings. We do a lot of readings. You can be drained, but you gotta know how to um, block that energy. You see what I'm saying? What? What? Um, Ascenti Phoenix. As a matter of fact, he called me 2 days ago. I gotta get in touch with him. He called me 2 days ago, and I was very, very busy. Yes, I do still talk to Brother Minister. Yep. All right. So Diamond says, yeah, but Candy Rain, tell me how your energy's being pulled on. Yeah, my stomach started Wednesday nights, lightly cramping. Then yesterday it got worse. I was in bed all day yesterday until about 10 p.m. when I finally ate. All right, Diamond May, but make sure you're not cramping from your menstrual. And if it's not your menstrual, right, then Candy Rain, you make sure you get it checked out, right? Hmm.
Which service? She Robin. You say which services cover divination? The readings of divination.
C. Robin said, are you talking about divination class, learning how to do divination?
Oh,
You
maybe
think
that's what
that's
she.
what the flyer she's talking about?
Oh, that's what maybe she talking about because she said initiations. But if you're talking about divination, that's a different. That's not on the site.
Anybody could do divination, so
She's.
the
I
flyer's
think the
up there.
the flyers up there. Yeah, anybody could do that, but you gotta call that number that's on the flyer if you want to join the class for divination classes.
Okay. Any other questions, family?
Just call that number. I know Candy Rain said she was interested in joining the divination classes also.
Okay. All right. So for those who want to, we are doing divination classes starting December. It's a 4-week class. You will learn how to read with bones. You will learn how to read with shells. You will learn how to read with stones. Okay? It's an ancient form. It's an ancient form of divination. Okay? You will learn about the cardinal points. You will learn about the astrological and the cosmic energy information that you need with your divination. So the classes start December 3rd. The classes are $150 for 4-week session. Okay? For a 4-week session. That includes also your divination mat that you'll get. Okay? You'll get a divination mat, and it includes that. Okay? And the pamphlet that comes with it. So it's $150 for the classes, and it's a 4-week class. 4-week, 1 hour for each time you do it. All right. Tiffany Simpson, peace and blessings, my sister. Know all is well. How are you? Okay, Tiffany, y'all hit me up because I'm gonna be taking everybody. I'm getting taking everybody. Y'all pay for your classes, and then we'll have everybody on the list that wants to learn divination.
And it's a very in-depth class when she does the teach the class in divination. You learn a whole lot. She gives you a lot of in-depth information that'll help you understand and break down everything in a person's character, everything. She gives you very in-depth information. So, and those of you that can see, this is still a good class to take because it helps you strengthen your third eye or your first eye, as we say, when you're doing your reading. So you want to take this class, even if you're good at it at reading. You really want to take this classes because it's going to enhance what you already know or do.
All right, I can show y'all. Hey, Neosha. Hey, Alexis. Hey, Michael. There goes my big sister. My big sister I ain't seen in 20,000 years. 20,000 years, y'all. All right, I'm on board for sure. Okay, well, Tiffany, let me know. I'll show y'all what. I'm gonna get the book. I just showed them the round thing, the circle. It's in that bag.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show y'all an example of what it looks like. Okay, an example of what it looks like.
She's still asking about the dinner. She said she called, right? Yes, she called.
Who? It's in the book. Who?
She Robin. She asked on that.
She Robin. What you said? I work full time. Would it be a live class? Robin, it's gonna be a live class. It's gonna be on Zoom. It's gonna be on Zoom.
What time you work though? Shit.
That's that. I don't need the whole thing, just this. Now I'm gonna try to give y'all a little sample. Okay, so this is just a drawing of it. It'll be on the mat. I got the mats, but they're packed away. So you'll be learning how to read with the with the cosmic points. This is what it's gonna look like. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. This is what it's gonna look like. Okay, so you'll learn how to read.
But it's gonna be on a mat.
Right, it's gonna be on the mat. So when you read, you'll learn about. To give you an example, real quick, because I want to get into what star codes are. Okay. You'll learn about. You'll learn about. First of all, the planets will be part of this ancient divination. Okay. You'll learn about the astrological signs that'll be a part of this divination. You'll learn about the cardinal points. Okay. North, east, west, south, and southwest, southeast. So when you're doing your divination, it's very, very detailed, and it's going to give you different information pertaining to the person that you're doing your divination for. Okay? It's in more of an ancient form, but just to let y'all know. Okay? Tiffany Simpson. Nick, I've been having left knee pain and stomach pain like cramps, but I just had a physical and nothing was wrong. All right, Tiffany said, Jaleesa said last night, out of the blue, my cousin's girlfriend said to me I will be having a baby boy August 3rd, 4th, 2022. Is she spiritual? You know what, Jaleesa? I don't sleep on people. A lot of people are spiritual, but they don't do readings like we do. Or they're not out there, but they're spiritual. They're spiritual. Don't sleep on people because just because they don't do it all the time don't mean that they can't see. Because a lot of people have gifts and, they use them, but they don't use them in a sense where we're constantly being, called on to use our gifts. But she's spiritual. She's spiritual. Okay? Not matter, no matter where I am, keep seeing these two stars at night clear and also during the jet. Those are spaceships. They're real bright, ain't they? Do you ever see them moving, Marcus? Because they move, but they're very bright. Those are spaceships. Are more children coming to my life at this age? Maria Abrams, answer your question. Nah, I'm not seeing no more kids for you.
Nikki, no, you don't have to gather herbs for the class.
No, no. Okay. All right, so let's get into a little bit.
She robbing the class will be after 5:00, so you'll be fine.
The classes, yeah, they're done on Zoom and they're done at night. Okay. They're done on Zoom and they're done at night. Now, let me just say this: star codes. What are star codes? Star codes are part of your DNA. Okay. Now, for years, everybody kept saying we're going through an activation, a DNA activation. For those of you who follow me all the way from Block Talk Radio, you'll hear me talk about the reactivation. Okay? I was one of the only ones who said that we're not going through an activation, we're going through a reactivation. So it's saying that we're at the 25,900 year transformation. We're at the beginning of the end. Well, when whoever, as many people believe that God created us, right? Many people believe that, most of people believe that some type of God created us. I say that we're water beings. I feel like, honestly speaking, I'm going to say what I've seen spiritually is that we were created by the Sumerians, okay? Or the Anunnaki, which I think is one and the same, right? So we're saying that there was star codes that was embedded into our DNA that was made to lie dormant. In each age, such as your Aquarian age, your Pisces age, okay, which we're in Aquarian age now because we're back at the beginning, these star codes were shut down during certain ages, okay? So when these star codes were shut down, they went dormant. Well, what's happening now is the star codes are reactivating. So when you are experiencing different things in your body, because it's part of your DNA, okay, these star codes are beginning to reactivate slowly but surely. So you're feeling certain pains in your body, but you're going to the doctors and the doctors are saying, I don't see nothing wrong. There ain't nothing wrong with you. You know what I mean? So what's happening is because these star codes are reactivating, they are moving around in the human body. Okay? And people are thinking that they're sick. Now, that's not to say you don't take your butt to the doctor. Still go to the doctors. Get checked out. Okay? But when you take absolutely every test there is to take and there's nothing wrong, then you have to know that this is your physical body going through a spiritual transformation. Because as these star codes begin to reactivate, your body is going to begin to change. Your organs are going to change. If you are having problems with your stomach, if you notice you can't eat as much as you used to eat anymore, it's because that stomach is shrinking naturally because the star codes are reactivating and it's changing the organs, right? So your stomach is shrinking, so you're not going to have to eat maybe one time a day. You're not going to need to eat 3 times a day, okay?
Yeah.
For example, your intestines are shrinking, so you're not going to be able to eat as much as you think you used to eat, and don't think you ain't going to get backed up with a 10 pounds full of shit, because you're going to be backed up like crazy, okay?
Yeah.
Now, when you experience this, it's important to pay attention, because your body speaks to you.
Yes, it does.
And your body's going to let you know this is what's going on here, there, and here. Pay attention. Stop stuffing your gut. Like tonight we had salad for dinner, something light and a little fajita. That's all for the day. That's all. You know what I mean? Now, understand this again. These are ancient codes that was embedded when the Sumerians actually mixed with some of the humans, right? Some of these people were embedded with these star codes. And I'm going to tell y'all like this. We don't know how many, but there's a lot of people that are experiencing it. And what Spirit showed me is that these people are people that are very highly spiritual people. So as most of them reactivate in your body, you will become more of a lighter being, but then your gifts will be enhanced. So if you can see before, you're going to see like you never seen before. You understand? If you had a gift of just saying, touching and healing somebody, that gift is going to be enhanced, okay? So these are the things that's going to be coming about. You're going to evolve spiritually. That's going to be coming about as your star codes begin to reactivate. Okay? Now, everybody has some type of little type of gift. But I'm talking about certain gifts that, just say if I can make the wind blow. It's going to be in power. I just whisper in the wind blow. Or my presence to make the wind blow. You got what I'm saying? So these star codes are very important for you to know about because they are reactivating in your body right now. So all of these things that's going through, again, do go to the doctors first. Do get checked out. But if you're experiencing this, you know that your star codes are reactivating themselves. Not only that, I'm going to say the engineers behind this, who I believe and whose Spirit showed me, that was the Sumerian Anunnaki or whatever you want to call them, are working on the human body as well. Yeah, are working on the human body as well. So, y'all have any questions, family?
Yeah.
Tiffany Simpson says, "Oh my God, sis, why you say that, Tiffany? Why you say? Oh, because nothing's happening to you. Okay.
Robin said, "You're not lying."
What?
What you was talking about when you was talking about the star codes. She said, "You're not lying."
That's you having those experiences, She Robin?
All right. I guess you didn't see her question over there. Mocha Brown. She said, "Do you see any new changes in my life?" Oh, she had asked that question a long time ago.
Mocha Brown, that's your brother's fault. He didn't see the question. That's his fault. Okay, so do I see any new changes in your life? Mocha Brown, Spirit saying you need to really, really start focusing on your spiritual gift too, because you got a spiritual gift. You want to answer?
I was just saying that. What I was gonna say, I was just gonna add to her. She's gonna she needs to focus on it. But I was seeing more spiritual stuff for her coming. Like, so I don't know. She has what she does is she ignores her gift, and she, like you said, she needs to focus on it.
Okay. All right. Hey, Mariama, Kashif, how are you? Welcome to the Spiritual Vault. Any more questions, family?
And Nikki Nakai says, "How do you develop these gifts?"
Jaleesa, I do see a little boy for you.
Are she pregnant?
No, but it's coming.
Oh boy.
It's coming.
Can.
Well, it's coming. All right. Will my girlfriend Nay get justice for her son's murder?
Mm.
You know what? Ancestors are handing out ass whoopings. And guess what? He came laughing at you. Guess what? She will get justice. Ancestors are on her side. But she is to go to court. Excuse me, she is to go to her ancestors before she goes to court. That's what Spirit is showing me. Jaleesa said, I wish, brother. I'm so ready. Oh, he's coming. That little boy's coming. You'll see. It's going to be sooner than you think, too. You'll see. That little baby boy's going to come.
Just hope he ain't hard headed like Ken.
Leave Ken alone. Ken is not hard-headed. Yeah. How does one know what gifts one has? Mark Hassan. We could do a reading about it and see what gifts you have, but you know. I know ever since I was a little girl, I was spiritual. I used to talk to the trees when I was little. And I used to walk, there used to be a little pathway in the woods. And me and my cousin used to go, we ain't had no business going there, but we used to go there and we used to sit in the middle of the forest and talk with the trees. I knew since I was a little girl. Uh-oh. Jaleesa for them, but I need my ring first. Oh, she said she need to be. You know, I'm going to tell you like this. I agree with you. Back then when I was with my daughter, she's 31 now, I was like, I need to have a ring before I have another. I don't want a baby out of wedlock. So I kind of agree with you on that, Jaleesa. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ken, get on your manly duties, please. Get on your manly duties and put a ring on that finger. Okay?
What question did you ask Candy Rain? She said about her who was she
Who was
referring
pulling out
to?
her energy?
She said soon as we cut her off, my ancestors got bubbles again.
As soon as you cut who off? Whoever you was reading?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ken. Soon? How does it know what gets? Let me tell you something, Ken. You stop. Come on. Look here. All I'm going to say is like this. This is your reading for tonight. You got a good woman. A woman who loves you. And anytime a woman puts up with what I know she's putting up with you, Ken, you should have been put a ring on her finger. You should have been put a ring on her finger. You understand what I'm saying? You should have been running to the goddamn store to put a ring on that finger. Come on now, my brother. Stop playing. Because a lot of women wouldn't have went through shit, but you know what I'm talking about, too. All right, it ain't funny. Just had an interview. Let me see. Amate says, I just had an interview. Hold on. I just had an interview with Amtrak for Red Capital. Mate, let me tell you something. I'm mad at you. Amate, you know I'm mad at you, right? Mate, you thought I forgot what you wrote in the inbox to me? Mate, I'm mad at you. You was one of my favorite brothers, and then you showed your ass in the inbox, and you know I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out because you know you was out of order for that. You know you totally disrespected the ancestors for that. And I really shouldn't answer this question for you, but because I got love for you, my brother, I'm going to do this one more time. But if you ever in your black life go in my inbox and cuss me out about something that the ancestors seen or did, guess what?
In your black life.
I ain't helping you no more. Now, let me answer your question. Just had an interview last week with Amtrak for Red Cap position. Was wondering how will it turn out. Amate, let me tell you something. You know why you can't keep a job? Let me be real with you. Let me be straight up with you. You can't keep a job because you're supposed to be working for yourself. You're supposed to be a boss. And you got to stop looking for these jobs and work for yourself. Okay? That's why you can't keep a job. There's really nothing wrong with you. Don't say I didn't tell you so. You cannot keep a job because you got to start working for yourself. And let me tell you this. If you wonder why you keep losing jobs or you're late or whatever the problem is, that's the ancestors trying to let you know. Didn't I tell you you're supposed to work for yourself? Didn't I tell you you was a boss? Didn't I tell you you was a delegator? So the reason you can't keep a job is because of that. But Will you get the job at Amtrak? Spirit has told me a big yes, but Spirit has told me you're not going to keep it. You're going to mess up that one too.
Well, goddamn.
What you see? You want to answer the question? What you see, brother Adinkra? What do you see? What you see?
Nah, I'm just listening. I'm just
What you see?
listening.
Oh,
I'm just
tap into
listening.
your little first eye. Go ahead, tap into your
You
eye.
already told you gave that man a
All right. Well,
mouthful
he needed.
and an
Okay. Well, he needed
earful.
confirmation. So, what do you see? Is he gonna get the job in Amtrak?
I don't know. I ain't getting it
Y'all,
at the job,
let me
but
see this.
we did. When we did our reading for our last time, I had told him that he was supposed to be working for us. So we told him that a long
Yeah,
time ago.
he got that message a long time ago. Y'all, this is CBD. This is pure CBD relaxation to relax you. So, brother Dinkra is not smoking a cigarette or nothing. Okay, here you go. Trying to be all cool with the thing and the cigarette. Smoking, sitting back. Here you go, brother Dinkra. All right, I know I'm a boss. All right then. So, what the hell you asking me a question like that for? You a boss. You ain't no. Come on now. And you know what? You need to start thinking like a boss. You need to start acting like a boss. You know what it is?
Oh, Candy Rain, you said your manifestations had slowed down and your house had got cluttered. You always got to, if you do a lot of spiritual work or any type of spiritual work, you got to keep your house clean, but also
Organized.
organized, yeah, clean, organized, and sometimes too though you got to remember when you do spiritual work or you trying to focus on something to manifest something, it don't just come right away just because you're putting your focus on it. Some things come fast, some things come slow. So just try to remember that everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
Well, let me just add this to this. Candy Rain, there's a major transformation going on. Okay, a major transfer. I gotta take this off. You fix this. It's sticking me. A major transformation going on. This transformation is taking
All you
place.
gotta do is do this.
This transformation is taking place. Well, how you know I want? See?
You just said I gotta take it off.
No, I said I gotta take this off because it's sticking me.
We'll
You
just
didn't
take
make
it
it
off.
right. No, give me. I will do it. Let me do it.
I told you that we need the thicker
No, you
wire.
didn't. You want to make it right. Hey, y'all. This old lady gave me this piece, right? She could read her butt off. She was an old lady, and she
read real good.
read real good. And she said the spirit told her to give me this. She said so I can see even clearer. She said this came out of the ground in Nigeria. So she gave it to me, but we tried to rewrap it, and I think we didn't do such a good job as y'all can see because it's poking me. Okay? All right, so go ahead.
Anyways.
Anyways.
See, look at that. Nicky Nakai say I've been seeing a lot of feathers. Is there any more ancestors communicating with me? That might not be the ancestors. That might be, well, I guess could be kind of sort of the ancestors.
Sometimes what color the feathers? If they're white feathers, I say most of the time I see white feathers, the ancestors communicating. If they're different color like red or black or different color feathers, then those are the Iami or the mothers of the earth. Okay? The mothers of the earth. All right, see what I'm saying? See, I'm getting messages
She
on
said
Facebook.
they're white. Okay.
Okay, so those are your ancestors. Okay, see, I ain't getting my message on Facebook, and I know who this is. What'll go on? Hold on. I know it was BP Popo. See, I told you. What go on? What go on? What go on? Yeah. All right, BP Popo, how you doing, my brother? I know all is well. I see gray feathers. Divine Rain, you're seeing the gray feathers, so those may be representations of the mothers, okay?
Crystal the Goddess said, hey, Nikki.
Hey, Crystal the Goddess, how are you?
This is TB from Facebook, Berry's cousin.
Hey, how are you?
I'm on YouTube today.
Okay, you hanging out on YouTube today? All right,
Candy
y'all.
Rain says she see gray feathers.
I answered her question.
Huh?
I answered it already.
Oh, you did? Candy Rain?
Yeah, I seen it up there.
Oh, you're bad.
All right, y'all. So, any more questions about the star codes or what's going on with your body? BP, what you do in the ethers? What planet you been on? What Sirius star system you been on? Any questions about the star codes family? What's next?
She says she's seen a few multicolored too. Mothers of the earth. What that mean?
Mothers of the earth. They govern this whole earth. They can be called many. They have many different names in many different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
But the most common name is the Iami, which means mothers, great mothers. Okay. Ia means mother, but that's the most common name everybody knows. But in different cultures, even in India, Japanese, they have mothers. I've been seeing 72 everywhere. I looked it up, but what do you see about that number? Maria Abrams said, wait, hold on, did I skip somebody? Will the true caring and loving children of Dr. York see him again? Ask the spirits, please. Oh, wow. You know, oh, wow, that's a good question. Who asked that question?
Dang, you way down. So you talking? It's just not moving, is it?
No, Facebook is not moving. Okay. Mark Hassan. You know what's funny? Because I see that he been out of jail. I see that he been out of jail, and I see that he's just minding his own business. That's what I see. I see he been out. Okay, that's what I see. All right, family. Any other questions?
Oh, Nikki Nakai says, does that mean I'm in trouble? Am I screwing up again?
Only you know if you're in trouble. If you're doing something you ain't got no business doing, you do know right from wrong, right, Nikki? So if you are doing something you ain't got no business doing, then that don't mean you're in trouble. That means you need to check in with your ancestors and ask them to guide you on the right path. That's right. Guide you on the right path. Now, Maria Abrams says 72, 72 everywhere. I looked up when I do see what's the number 72. Maria Abrams was spirit is showing me that number 72 you need to pay attention to because you're getting ready to go through a next level of transformation in your life.
Mm-hmm.
They're not showing me what it is. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to move or something is getting ready to happen. You're going to a next level of transformation. That's what they're showing me. Okay?
Crystal, the goddess, say, I've been seeing the sun jump like crazy.
Use the sun as a pendulum. You could use the sun as a pendulum, but there's two suns. Have y'all seen the two suns yet? I've seen three. 1, 2, 3 behind it, but I've already. Somebody called me and said they've been seeing two, but I've been seeing three suns. Is there a message for? See how Facebook ain't doing the messages? All right. I keep seeing 111. Okay, here we go. How you feel about the recent allegations of African Bombada? There's more allegations besides the child molestation
Could it
one.
get no worse than the one that
Right,
came
to the
out?
one he came out. What are the recent allegations about that? Okay, Diamond Maid, is there a message for me? I keep having a dream at my mom's house, and she holding a baby boy, and her, and this guy showing me a ring, and right before she tells me something, I wake up every time. You keep having a dream about a baby boy and her, and this guy showing you a ring right before she tells me something, I wake up. That's kind of interesting.
Do mama got something she got to tell you?
Yeah, your mother got a message for you, but I don't know if are you dealing with a guy right now? Because you keep having the same dream. That's not a coincidence. So she's trying to warn you. I don't know if you're dealing with. I don't see that it's the father. It's another guy, but it's sort of like I'm getting a message. Whereas you need to be careful, because usually it means the opposite, right? The opposite of dream. When you have the dreams in marriage, it means death, right? Not to scare you, but death can also mean transformation, a new beginning in your life. Okay. But she's trying to give you a warning about if you meet anybody in the near future, be careful. Okay.
Divine Rain says, Star Codes, is head and crown chakra tingling part of it?
Yep. Tell me where you're tingling at, because that's what I was getting. You was getting the tingling? Yeah, tell me where's the tingling. On your right side?
I was having shit, the stuff I was telling you about.
Well, don't be afraid because it's your star codes. Ain't nobody doing nothing because you
No,
know
I'm just telling
damn
you.
well.
You know, some people get excited.
Excited what?
Some people get excited
About
when they
what?
think when they think stuff. You
When
know.
they think they doing something to you?
Yeah.
It's sticking kiss to my natural black ass. At the end of the day, you know what? Ancestors gonna whoop their asses. If y'all doing anything wrong, you ain't got no business doing. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Ancestors are handing out ass women's and they coming real quick and fast. So do the best you can. Do what's righteous. Don't lie. Don't steal. Don't do spiritual work on people you ain't got no business doing unless they trying to harm you or your family. Then you go in. That's called divine justice. But if they ain't doing nothing, you doing it because you mad or you jealous or you got issues, you know what? You better be careful because whatever you're doing, ancestors is going to bring back to you. So whatever your intentions is, if it's not righteous for that person and you're doing something bad, it's going to come back to you. That's the energy we in now that's very powerful. It's going to come back to you as quick as you can blink it. So if you want somebody to get sick, you're going to get sick. If you want somebody to bang their toe, you're going to bang your toe. I'm telling y'all what I know. And I'm seeing it happen right now. Don't even think ill thoughts about nobody. Because if you do, them ill thoughts are going to come back and haunt you. That's the word of wisdom tonight. I'm telling y'all what I know, what I've been seeing. For people who want to wish bad or hate bad or do bad on people, you're going through it. You're going to see it's all going to come back to you. BP Papa, what was the allegations? The avenues of the Sphinxes open back up, deep meaning. What they talking about with that? Okay. Yeah, it's always at the house, and she's smiling each time she gets ready to speak. That's what had me confused, but thank you. Do you see this government stopping the vax mandates? Maria Abrams, what you see, Brother Dinkra? I'm doing a lot of talking. You do some talking now.
I don't see that they're gonna be able to enforce it anyway. But I think it's gonna. I just see it slowly dying up. I just see it slowly dying up. They keep trying to bring, more stuff because now they just got another variant. But I just see it's dying out. Even the people I've been talking to people that have got the vaccination and then people that haven't got it. But I've talked to people that were all for it, that are in the medical field, and then I know a person that was really for it and saying they didn't give a damn what we told them. They went and got the vaccination anyway, and one of them is now they're shaking like they have like they got Parkinson's since they got the booster, and now they scared and they don't know what to do. So I mean, a lot of that stuff, take that at your own risk. I ain't saying do take it or don't take it, because you know how that goes. But yeah.
BP Papa says lots of we, the people resisting the vax mandates. Maria says the same. I'm not for it at all. Okay.
Nikki, you just not responding.
What?
She said, thank you both. I'm ready to learn more. No more running from my spiritual gifts. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. Okay, family. BP Papa, tell me more about the Sphinx because y'all know Sphinx been around a very, very long time. I remember one of my clients said I look like the Sphinx. The Sphinx. A lot of people don't know the Sphinx is really, really a black woman, an African woman. If you look at the face and you look at the tribal marks on it, the Sphinx is a black woman. But let me tell you this, the Sphinx is the overseer of the earth. I told y'all this years ago. As a matter of fact, we did a video. Remember the video we did on scrying into the Sphinx?
Mm-hmm.
We did a video on scrying into the Sphinx. It's here on YouTube, okay? But the Sphinx is the overseer of the earth. And a lot of traffic is in and out of the Sphinx, but the traffic comes to the Sphinx through the 3 pyramids of Giza, to all the megalithic monuments around the world. Those are all docking stations for our, I would say, our brothers and sisters from the cosmic realm. Okay. BP Papa. Okay, send me the information.
Crystal, the goddess, says, is my maternal grandmother with me?
Crystal, is your maternal grandmother with you? What's her first name? BP Papa, I don't know who that is. And at the end of the day, what was the allegations? What was the allegations?
Hmm. Mm.
Dorita. When did your grandmother transition? When did she transition? All right. Now, BP, Papo, tell me. Okay, so you said the allegations. You're talking about African bombarder,
Just tell us what the allegations are.
multiple testimonies of him being a child molester. Is that what it is? You know, I don't really like to get into that. Well, I don't really, BP Papo, I really don't like to touch stuff like that because, you know, I would have to read that to really tap in to see
And then
if they're true.
he said yes.
And at the end of the day, spiritually, how we would deal with that, I would look at him as if he was a victim. Because 9 times out of 10, victims,
He'll do shit like that, or
people who do that are the victors. Like, for instance, you know, we call it a sex spirit or lust spirit or molestation spirit, whatever you want to call it. And what we fail to realize, 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you all from experience, not just because I heard, I'm telling you from experience of dealing with people who have been molested. And I told y'all a couple of years ago, I found 70% of black men had been molested just like black women. But not only that, I learned to even know over the years as I read different races of people. Chinese, understand? Indian, you understand? Have been through the same things that we've been through. So when we think that we're the only ones that deal with this type of energy, it's not. It's deeper than what you know. These energies and these forces that deal with molestation, rape, all of this have a lot to do with bad demon spirits, okay? And for those of you who don't know, there's many type of spirits that are demons that have different personalities. They do different things. I can recognize them when I see it. They got dumpy spirits, they got sad spirits, they got happy demons, dumpy demons. I mean, all kind of different demons. And if you don't recognize them for what they are, you won't think nothing of it. You think it's a human being. Now, some people are embedded with demons when they're born. And you just can't get rid of them goddamn demons.
They get them from their parents.
They get them from many different things. So what you got to understand, BP Papa, you said like in the South Bronx, the disadvantage was taken over. Well, the point is, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 that he had been molested and messed with himself. I guarantee you if I read it more deeper, he had been messed with. Is that justification for doing what he did? No. But what I will say is a lot of people don't realize, just like y'all see the exorcists, right? When y'all see people get possessed by demons, that's the way they get possessed by sex spirits. There's sex spirits that you can be possessed with. And see, when you're spiritual and you know this, you'll understand it goes deeper than that. That doesn't say that he doesn't know right from wrong, but it's almost like these people were so embedded with these type of spirits, they become possessed when they're doing the evil shit that they're doing. Look up the trap culture on YouTube. What is that about? So with saying that, BP Papa, I just want to say that, I don't know what his story is. Is it right for child? No, it's not. No, it's not. But if you really tap into and spiritually see like I see, you'll understand that these demons are very, very heavy right now. And there's different times, not just molestation and rape spirits and I'm talking about spirits that are taking over the mind of these youth, right?
Yeah.
Spirits that are doing all this. Olowu Ndin Agbe. Look, y'all, my son is on here. He calls me, my name is Ianifa Ifadumininu Ayegbemi. That's my Ifa name. That's what I'm talking about. And Ogunshola Ifadoyin. That's his Ifa name. Original started to the. Well, BP Papo, I think what it is, and especially because for the over the years, certain women that had, or women that I encountered, and some men that encountered these type of spirits, lust spirits, sexual spirits. We had to clean them with seawater, real seawater, not sea salt, but seawater, real seawater. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
clean them with seawater, okay? And there's certain series, the things that you have to do to get these spirits out of them. BP Papa, so you know what I'm talking about. So with the allegations being met, like I said, I guarantee you, this man has been messed with all his life. I see it. I'm just gonna say what I see. I see it. Tiffany says, "Did my grandmother's mother give me my gifts or my grandmother herself?" To the sister that asked on YouTube, Dorita is with you. They just gave me a vision of this woman with you. I'm not sure what she looked like, but I keep seeing silver hair. I keep seeing she has like a really beautiful skin. Okay, and she is walking with you. Dorita's walking with you. Okay. April says, "Okay."
Crystal Goddess says
Hey,
that's a pretty name.
okay, let's
uh,
go. Hey, hey, sis, how you doing, April? How's everything?
she answered your question. She said when I was 7 years old in 1992.
What about it?
You asked her when did she pass? Her
Oh,
grandmother
okay.
passed.
When you okay,
Okay. Nikki Nakai says, would that soap you sell help with demon removal, and do I need a reading prior to buying?
answer it.
Yeah, we got soap for that. You probably still should get a reading just so we could see what all we need to do and what would we recommend. But like usually, if you have stuff like if you have demons coming onto you or attacking you or dealing with you like that, you usually 9 times out of 10 you're gonna need protect. You're gonna need to get that off of you, and you're gonna also need protection. You're gonna need to wear protection to keep them away.
Right. It's something you don't want to play with, okay? Cause let me tell y'all something. They're very, very heavy now. Cause we're getting a lot of calls with people getting walkthroughs, demons, the minds of these kids, and these. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, these kids, but see, these kids are so spiritual, they already recognize it. Because even the young kids, they calling themselves, they even putting that in their name as part of their name that they're a demon and they got demons on.
Who? Some of the rappers,
The
right?
rappers.
Yeah, call themselves demon and everything
But
else.
they,
Putting pictures up with white eyes, showing their white eyes. They're doing too
but see,
goddamn much.
they know though. It's like they know because they know the stuff they be doing is demon shit. You know, talking about killing people and doing all this stuff, and whatever.
Okay, so Tiffany says, "Did my grandmother's mother give me my gifts or my grandmother herself?"
You want me to put that in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me
Tiffany,
make sure.
was you there when your grandmother transitioned? I'm telling you like this, Tiffany. I see your gifts are coming from both sides, your maternal and your paternal side. Okay? Now, usually what happens, especially in African traditions, your grandmother, right, when she transitions, if you're with her when she transitions, she can pass off them gifts to you. And she will pass off the gifts to you. You could be holding her hand while she transitions or whatever it may be. So it's very possible that can happen. Um, I'm seeing that you got gifts though from both your mother and your father's side. It looks like your father's mother was very spiritual too. Your father's mother could see. That's what I see. So your father's mother was very, very spiritual. So your gifts are coming from both sides. Okay? Olawu says, "I'm very happy here." Oh, we're happy to have you.
Yes, we are.
Happy to have you. Everybody say hi. That's my son. He's in Ibadan. He's in Nigeria. How do you feel about the current hip hop culture now? Shit. How I feel about the hip hop? They're different beings.
Mm-hmm.
They're totally different beings. They're not the same as the hip hop culture when we were growing up. They're totally different beings. I mean, they on some really disagreeable shit in the way they rap and the things they say. I don't like it. I don't like none of it. Only one I really like is Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. I like Lil Wayne. Who else do I like? Out of all the rappers, I really, the newer days, I'm not feeling them.
Mm,
What?
let me see. The thing is that, like you said, they're spiritual. So that some of them, I'll just say this: some of them, they're very spiritual, and you can hear glimpses of it in the music. So a lot of times, people that are spiritual, sometimes it makes them a little bit more sensitive to certain things. So I think that's why a lot of times they get over aggressive, right? And then some of them, you can hear it in their music because sometimes what I noticed with Kevin Gates, he put a lot of thought into his music. Not just Kevin Gates, even sometimes the ones that do a lot of cursing and all of that. If you can get past that, you can hear some of the little spiritual messages. Like even like I listened to what's his name? Like I was listening to something with Lil Baby, and he always mentions his friends that practice EFA and all of that. So that tells me that he's around that stuff, you know. So a lot of them, especially the ones here in Atlanta, they really into a lot of them are into the African traditions. Some of it's for the wrong reasons, but they are into the traditions. They're into the EFA tradition. So what they're lacking, some of them are lacking just the proper guidance and the right way to
Right.
do it.
The right way to do it.
Because it's not all about just getting protection from the police and this and that. It's about actually doing what's right and being honorable. And IFA, you know, you have to have good character. Good character is very important. You can't be out here putting rituals on people and doing bad
Doing
things
bad stuff
and,
and stuff like that.
carrying yourself a certain way. You really should be. I've heard of Ifa priest says we have to behave better than the pastors and the Catholic priests. We gotta hold ourselves to an even higher standard because they already look down on what we do. So we gotta remember that, and that's just not with Ifa. That's with all the traditions. You doing these things. You really gotta you gotta hold yourself accountable and be more um,
We
responsible
was
for what you
responsible.
do.
All right. Maria Abram says Kevin Gates being his feelings, he lived and you can tell. Kevin Gates has a song says that I can fly again, right? What's the thing he says?
Which one?
I'm not human, but I'm human like.
Yeah, I'm not human, but I'm human like.
What's the words?
I don't remember. I can only remember. I could.
He said I'm not human, but I'm human like.
Yeah.
That's kind of deep because he understands the concept of spirituality. That's why I kind of resonate with Kevin Gates because he's spiritual.
And he talks about being here before,
Right.
and coming back and stuff like that. Sometimes he does it. He does it from a perspective of Islam, but to me, I know he's more deeper than just that.
He's very spiritual. He can see, he can do everything else. That young man is very spiritual. And you know what's crazy? Because if I ever met him, I would recognize him because I feel like he's a spiritual son of mine. I really do. Um, Peace, Ramutaf. How are you? Thank you so much. You're glowing. Shoot, I don't know about Brother Dinkel, but I'm sleepy. But Spirit said we needed to get on here because some people needed to know some things. And Ramutaf, we talked about star codes in the body and what's going on with the human body right now. A lot of people experiencing different things. So they need to know about the star codes and the reactivation that's taking place in many people's lives. Okay? And by the way, family, this is a major, major event. Not only are we getting reactivation star code reactivated, but the Earth, the planet, the cosmos, the other planets, everybody's going through a transformation. Okay. Yep. All right, Tiffany, mine. It was mine. All right, sis, my dad passed away in. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Y'all come up with the questions now. Let me answer. Peace. Are there any messages from my mother, Rudy? She passed a few years ago. Selena RL. Your mother's telling me to tell you don't worry. Stop worrying so much, okay? Stop worrying so much. I don't know what you're worried about, how you're worried, but your mother's saying stop worrying. Okay? She wants you to talk to her more too. You might need to set up an ancestral altar for your mother and start talking to her more because she wants to hear you. She's going to either come in your dreams or you'll get a sign that she's around you. But do talk to your mother more, okay? Hopefully this trend will break down, out, evolve towards back original positive. Well, by BP Papa, it will. It's going to start by next year, by next summer. A lot of this negative, trend of all this demon talk and all this stuff going on is going to be going out the
Yeah.
door. Okay. April says this. My dad passed away in 2010 in jail. They claim my dad had an aneurysm. My spirit tells me that's a lie. Do you see if someone hurt him and is he still with me? Your dad is still with you. He's walking with you, Harry, and he did not die of an aneurysm. I see that he was killed. I see that he was killed. He didn't die of an aneurysm. Somebody killed your father. That's what I see.
Oh yeah, she got the donation. Crystal, the goddess. Yeah, she received it. Thank you.
Yes, even thank you, Crystal, for the donation. Yes, even with him wearing the feather in his hair, he always speaks on being one with nature. He is.
To quiet as kept, he's more into the Morris stock. He gives you bits and pieces in his music because he talks about the kingdom of Morocco and all of that. So I'll just say this: those that can see, you can see. You if you can tap in, you'll get a deeper understanding. I'll just leave it at that because I don't
Ramutef,
want to tell anybody's business. They might not want nobody to know, so I'll leave it at that.
Ramutef, especially after the retrograde, the eclipse. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Selena, you changed your name. I'm just noticing you changed your name. I see your picture's the same, but you changed your name. All right, especially after the great. Well, let me tell y'all this: the change into winter. Now, I told y'all years and years ago. I told y'all about 10 years ago on Blog Talk Radio. You will not know winter from summer, right? This is all part of the
Hmm.
transformation. But let me say this to you all. I know one thing. It was hot 2 days ago, and then 3 days later it's going to be cold.
Hmm.
Now I'm looking up in the cosmos. No, I'm looking up at the sky, and I see a whole bunch of marks, crosses and marks and white marks in the
X's.
sky, right? X's over neighborhoods. You know what I mean?
I see a lot of those X's in the hood.
Yeah. So
Those.
I'm seeing that there's something that they're doing, like trying to manipulate the forces of nature.
Hmm.
And they gotta be careful, cause let me tell you, when I was out today, Rod, when I come out, if I don't greet Rod's gonna greet me. I'm talking about the sun, y'all. He's gonna greet me. He will send his beams straight to me, and I will feel the heat, right? Like I'm talking to you. If you don't believe me, try it. Have a conversation with the sun, and you know what I'm talking about. People think you're crazy, but I'm far from crazy. And let me tell you this: what they have to understand, we are in a time of where the earth is tilting. So we're in that 25,900 year precession where the earth is tilting, where it's automatically going to get warmer. It was warmer 25,000 years ago. So there's nothing that they can do to try to stop the sun from shining its light on us. All they can do is try to manipulate nature's womb, which they're doing. But as you can see, watch, next week is going to be warm again. Because Ra's saying, you know what? And I told y'all before, there's a spiritual war between man and nature.
They wanted it cold for Thanksgiving.
Wanted it cold for Thanksgiving. Wanted it cold for Christmas. Let's see if it's going to snow for Christmas. Right? So we got to understand, they're doing a lot.
Yep.
Hello,
Lot
Erica
lot.
Willis. How are you? They say this entire planet used to be all tropical. This entire planet did at one time. So we're at the beginning of the end, because the Earth is
Hmm.
tilted, and now you're talking about it's going to become warm again, and they can do all the hell they want to do. But Ra is saying, "All right, I got something for you."
Hmm.
You see?
They were. What was that movie we was watching? Was that The Mummy the other day, or was that what was
Which
that?
one?
What they was fighting in Egypt and stuff.
It's the mummy. Yep.
Yeah, they were showing back. They were showing on the movie how it was tropical back in the day.
Very tropical. So this is the time that we're coming back into. So, the body has to adjust to this. Everything on the planet, the trees. We seen a video today where they had a pole, a metal pole.
It was a bus stop sign.
Yeah, bus stop sign, and the trees was going inside the sign. Like, y'all can kiss my ass.
It grew through the hollow
It grew
part of
through
the
the hollow part
bus
of the
stop
sign.
sign,
Y'all play with nature if you
and the
want
tree
to.
grew up with leaves out on the top of it.
Shit, play with that nature. There's two things you don't want to mess with: that earth and that water.
Hmm.
That earth and that water. The earth can suck. It's not funny, y'all. It's not funny, y'all. But the earth can suck your ass under the ground. It could drop beneath your feet, and you can fall 20 feet down, and the water could take your ass out to the bottom of the sea. Those are two
Hmm.
things you want to have respect for. Two things you want to bow down to and pray to: the spirit of the water and the spirit of the earth.
Hmm.
And you don't want to play with the trees, because I heard a story the other day where this man, it was a freak story. He was out, and they had just had a storm. The storm was over, but he was out doing something. I don't know what the hell he was doing, and a tree fell on top of him and killed him.
Hmm.
So y'all, this is why it's very, very important to respect nature. Spirit of the water, spirit of the fire, spirit of the earth, spirit of the wind. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I've been telling y'all this for years, but we lost respect. And ground yourself back with the very thing that you're a part of, because you are truly a part of nature.
I seen a video where a guy, he took a branch off a tree and he threw it. He threw it out in the wind, and the wind blew
Brought
it
it back.
right back to him.
So I'm talking about. So y'all, you don't want to mess with that water, and you don't want to mess with that
And
earth.
see, people sleep on stuff like that. They don't pay it any attention. They don't give it no thought. Well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I shouldn't have took this branch and tore it off the tree. You know what I mean? They don't give stuff like that any thought. You know, I've seen guys cut trees up, and then I seen guys like homeowners cut trees up because they want the wind to blow through the tree, and then I seen the tree fall on top of the house the next day. So a lot,
Better be careful. That's right.
people don't give it no. They don't give when stuff like that happens. Sometimes people don't pay attention to the signs, or they don't give it any credence, and they don't realize that nature's trying to communicate back with you and try to give you warnings.
That's
And
right.
sometimes you won't get a second warning.
Sure won't. God damn it, because you want to go. It's like I tell my grandkids, don't pull the leaves off the tree. Well, why, Nana? Because that's like their hair. That's like their hair. So you don't want to pull the leaves off the tree. That hurts them. Like pulling out a strand of your hair. That's like pulling the leaf off a tree.
Hmm.
Ramacha says, all week I've been having black and tabby cats cross my path. Tabby cats. Tabby cats are those are calico cats, the different color ones. Black cats are usually sent by your ancestors. So when you see a black cat, they're sent by your ancestors or the mothers. And what they do is they're there to protect you, to let you know. Okay?
My father. When I was a kid, every time I'm riding with him, if a black cat run to the right, cross our path, he would slam on his brakes and he would take off his hat and he would spit in it and turn it backwards. And he said he did that because it was bad luck if it went to the right and good luck if it went to the left.
Which, as you can see, in African traditions, they mean ancestors. They don't mean bad luck. For years and years and years, they put it out there. They got people thinking that if you see a black cat, you're supposed to be scared. You're gonna have bad luck. I got two black cats, and let me tell you something. I ain't got bad luck, and they love me, and they look over, and they protect you from demons. So having cats is a good thing because they don't play with them demons. Demons don't play with cats. Dogs can
Mm.
get possessed by cat. What's
Oh,
so funny?
I don't like cats. I don't like them.
Who asked you if you like cats?
I don't like
You
them,
know what? He
man.
sit up here lying his ass off. Because let me tell you
I'm
something.
friendly to animals,
No,
but I don't.
no. He had a
I
cat.
don't
He
prefer
had his own
cats.
cat, and his cat was his little best friend. Now
Yeah,
he
but
always
I
say
got
that.
mad
No,
at the
no, but
cat
no.
and threw the cat
Yeah, he
out,
do the
and she
kid.
made me let the cat back in the house.
Well, yeah, because you don't make friends with the goddamn cat and then throw the
No,
cat back out damn side
no,
because you mad.
the
And
cat
it
was
was raining.
bad.
It was raining and it
The
was cold.
cat was bad. I
I
think
don't.
the
It was
cat.
his
I don't
cat. So
know.
why you think it was bad?
The
Who made the
cat.
cat
This is
bad?
what the cat would do. It got jealous. Y'all remember when we had the twins? It got jealous because the twins came, and it just started pissing all over the damn house, and that shit was driving me crazy. So I got mad and threw the motherfucking cat out, and she made me let the cat back in. We was arguing about the damn cat, so I was fine. Fuck it, I let the cat back in.
It was his
Then
cat.
right after I let it back in, you know what this cat did to me? He walked up to me where I was standing, looked in my face, and pissed on the floor and took off running again. So he was doing the shit on purpose.
Because cats are very, very smart. And cats
That's
are very,
why-
very
and
vindictive.
that's
And
why I
that
don't
was
like
his
cats.
cat.
I don't like
No,
cats
but you don't make
because
friends
of
with the
that.
cat and then put the cat out in the goddamn rain and the cold. You put the cat out. It was cold.
Hey.
It was raining. And not only
Hey,
that,
I
y'all.
figured we was even.
Wait.
He pissed on the floor. I threw his ass out.
Only reason, let me tell y'all.
He could piss outside all he
Let me
wants.
tell y'all this. First of all, if you didn't like cats, you wouldn't have one in your possession. Second of all,
I tried to get rid of it. You
he
wouldn't
was
let
a
me.
house cat. He was a kitten when he got him.
But long story short, he ran away.
So the thing about it, somebody
I was
stole
glad.
him. Remember Tiana's little friend told him, she said he was
Yeah.
out. So
And I let her
the
keep
thing
him.
about it is the cat, okay, was being vindictive. Cats are very, very smart. They will be very vindictive if you don't treat them right, okay? My little sons, I got two sons, and one's name is Tahuti and one's name is Ra. And those are my black cat. They're two black cats and they my sons and they look out for me. And if anybody tries to do something to me, they gonna take it out on them. It is what it is.
She had
What?
Marcella, what?
Militia.
Morales.
You saying militia.
What, Militia, Marcella,
Militia?
whatever her name is. She said, can you answer one more question? Why she keeps seeing 4-4 on the clock a lot? Multiple times a day. She the number person.
Okay, so what was the first thing we said when we first come out here?
About light numbers?
No, what was the
What?
first thing we said?
I don't remember.
Questions?
Oh, she just said because she answered one more question, she'll be so grateful. I don't know. Oh, one question. Oh, you said you only get one question. Oh, my bad. I shouldn't even read that, huh?
If anybody wants in-depth readings, then you got to donate. You give, you give back. We give, you give back. That's how we do this. So we give you one question. If you want more in-depth reading or you have another question, then you should donate. Or to come to, what did you say? Come to the top of the line?
Oh, I said if you want if you want the question answered.
Okay.
I said if you want to move to the front of the line, you donate.
Okay. So that means if you have another question, because we're giving away one question readings, y'all got to give back. You got to keep the circle blessed. You got to keep the circle going. Okay.
Nikki Nakai, you could donate you could donate to Nikki's Cash App.
Same thing, Selena. We're giving people one question. If you got more questions, and if I answer two questions, and you know what the rule was in the beginning, y'all got to give back. Because, see, people will come on here again, and then people will pull on your energy, want to ask you 2 and 3 questions, but don't want to give back. That's not how it works. If you want to keep the circle of blessings going, if you get, you got to give. So you cannot take advantage. Y'all got to remember that. And that's with anything.
Or you can if you're in the chat, you can hit that $, and it'll let you donate through YouTube.
Okay? Cash App is Nikki Love 48. NICKY LOVE 48. NICKY LOVE 48. Because what happens is people will come on and take advantage. And see, y'all got to remember, the reason we do this is because we like to keep the blessing circle. So circulating. So some people really can't afford to get readings. Believe it or not, people really can't afford it. So we'll come and we'll say we'll give you one question. We'll allow you to get a reading, get one question. If it's very important to you, like for instance, some people may want to know when they get a job, like Amate. He really wants to know. He can't afford to pay for a reading now because he ain't got a job. So we were able to answer his question so he knows how to move forward. That's how you keep the blessing circling. And people want to come on and pull, and ask 10,000 questions but don't want to give back. That's not right. That's not right. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all like this. Try it and see. Do it with somebody else. Bless somebody. It don't just have to be monetarily. Bless somebody. Give them food, or if you know somebody needs a job and you know somebody who can help them get a job or anything, bless somebody and see how quick it's going to come back to you because you blessed that person. That's the type of energy we're dealing with right now, family. That's the type of energy we're dealing with right now. So I'm going to tell y'all like this. Don't be takers, be givers too, because when you give,
Those
right?
2 people donate.
Okay, when you give, you get back. I'm telling y'all what I know. Try it and see for yourself. Try it.
Oh, C. Thomas just done. Yeah, we got the donation. Thank you so much.
So,
Oh, she said she want to know this. She said, I just donated. I want to know if this spot I found on my breast is benign.
is it a spot or is it a lump?
Star Power Blue, what's your question? Somebody else
Star
donated.
Power Blue. Okay. Um, to answer your question, C. Thomas, and I don't know who's Buffy Michelle and who's Nicole.
Then somebody else just donated. Somebody else just donated too, because it's not showing who the other
Right,
person
but
is.
who's that? So we'll know. So we'll answer their questions.
Y'all and Nikki Nakaya just donated, I guess. That was the other person that donated.
All right, and who just C. Thomas? Where did she donate at?
Hmm?
Where did she?
She must have been this one. She must have been that one.
Ask her.
See, Thomas, what's your name on Cash App?
Okay, I just sent. Now, Selena, what's your name
Because a
under?
few
What did
people
you
are
come under?
donating on
Nicole
Cash App.
or Buffy?
Buffy. See, I told you that was her. Buffy.
All right, and
I
who's
just
who?
knew. And,
Okay.
and this is she just donated 20.
All right, so I
Nick,
got. Okay, so Nikki and Selena. Okay.
so Nikki Nakaya just donated
All right,
20.
so Nikki, Nikaya, Selena, Buffy, and C. Thomas. C. Thomas, I see that it's benign, but I do see that you need to get you some burdock root. You need to get you some burdock root right away. I'm sorry, I see. Yeah, it's benign. It's not. You don't have cancer. I don't see that you got cancer. You need to get you some burdock root though right away. Okay. Now, let me ask. Hold on. Let me ask her question. Let me see. Selena, ask your question again.
And then
Ask your question again. Wait a minute.
Nakai. What?
Okay, now wait. Let me ask her hers. All right. Will my move back to Georgia in February be successful? Um, Selena is going to be successful, but I don't see it's going to be in February. I keep seeing the obstacle. Not bad, but it's going to be something where you're going to have to move it up, and it's going to be maybe between March and May. That's the spirit is showing me. Seeing a lot of obstacle, and it's nothing bad, but I just see that the spirit is something's going to go down, and you're going to have to wait to move. It could be weather related, something like that, but your move period is going to be successful, but I do see an obstacle. Okay?
She said the doctor said it was a small cyst.
Yeah, that is what they call. They call that a fibroid adenoma. That's what it is, a fibroid adenoma. Most of the times those are benign, okay? Fibroid adenoma, look it up. A lot of times when you get the small cysts. We also have a product, see Thomas, and it's called Pambry. And it's a breast mask, okay? And what it does is you just like y'all take care of your yonis, okay? You need to take care of your breasts. So it's a breast mask. You want to get burdock root to take it internally, and you want to use Pambry on the outside. You do the breast mask, and then you use the oils that's going to stagnate the energy. A lot of time, women, we don't know how to take care of our breasts.
And you can buy that on our website.
You can get it on the website, but you women need to know you get little cysts. Like I said, they're called fibroid adenomas, and they get little cysts in your breast. When you change your diet, burdock root is really good for that. Also, too, take care of it internally as well as externally. Okay, it's called Pambry. It's on the website. Will my move to do it? Okay. Now, who else? Who other questions did we miss?
This person donated too right here. They donated $5.
Okay, thank you for the donation. What's the question?
Nikki, will my divorce be finalized soon?
Nikki Nakaya.
No, that's Star Blue.
Oh, Star Blue. Will your divorce be finalized soon? I keep saying within the next 3 months your divorce will be finalized. But why is your spouse being disagreeable? So why are they being so disagreeable? Okay, Nikki Nikaya, we got your cash up. What's your question?
Nakia.
Nakia, brother.
I guess I've been saying her name wrong all these years. See, so she put it up.
Oh, okay. So it's Nikki Nakia. Okay. I was just wondering what the rest. Okay. Mask was for. I think I need it. Chris of the Goddess, yeah. A lot of women need to do it just for preventative thing. Just like you do your yoni steams to make sure you're pulling, toxins and energy and bad energy out of your yoni. You know what? It's healthy for your vagina. Same thing with breasts. We neglect our breasts, and we got to stop doing that. You got women who get breast cancer. A lot of women who have the fibroid adenomas or the cysts in their breasts, they don't take care of their breasts. Take care of your breasts. A lot of times you don't know by massaging your breasts, and it has nothing to do with sexuality. Massaging your breasts, that's what the oil for, because it's a kit that comes with it. It actually helps to remove the stagnant energy because you have lymph nodes in your breast. And a lot of times women that do get cancer, that do have the cysts or the fibroid adenomas, are not really massaging and taking care of the energy and letting the energy flow in the breast. This is what you need to do with the breast mask and with the oils. With the oils after you do your breast mask, on top of massaging your breast and just, lifting up your arm, massage so you can move that energy so that energy won't be stagnant and you won't get them fibroid adenomas or them cysts, okay?
She said he's trying to hold on. She said she even moved to another state to get away from him.
Yeah, he's being difficult. He don't want to let you go. But I'm going to tell you like this. That worries me because nowadays I'm seeing people who's getting killed because of shit like that. I'm going to be real. And I'm not saying he's going to do that to you. But I'm saying that you need to get protection. Don't say I didn't tell you so.
Yeah, another donation.
Okay? Don't say I didn't tell you so. I don't want you to get... don't be afraid, but you don't know people's state of mind, okay? You don't know people's state of mind, and some people's state of mind is not right. They can't deal with certain situations, okay? I don't want you to feel that, you know what I mean? Thank you, Maria Abrams, for the $5 donation. Thank you so much, okay? Yeah, you got it. All right, so I want to say that, you just be careful with that. I don't know. I'm not feeling that energy. I feel like, I don't know. Just be careful. All right, family, we've been on here almost 2 hours. We got 10 more minutes, and we are about to get off.
10 minutes.
Any more questions? Any more questions, family?
Any more questions? She said he don't know where she reside at.
Okay, good. Good. That's good that he don't know because I feel like his state of mind is not right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like his state of mind is not right, and it's just that he don't want to let you go. But I feel like he's going through mental changes, whereas he's thinking about certain things he may do to you, he wants to do to you, but then other parts says, "Nah, I better not." Yeah, he's going through a lot of mental changes. Okay. My
All
health, I'm
right.
feeling fatigued
Oh, she
lately.
did have a question.
Get some
Nikki,
vitamins. Get
Nikki,
some vitamins B12. B12. Mm-hmm.
Nikki Nakia says, I live with my mother and son. They get on her nerves, and but she wants her son close to her. She says if she wants to move, should she search for a place for all three of them in her current neighborhood?
You want to move with your mother or without your mother? With your mother, without your mother. Selena, I keep vitamin B12 in my purse. I take it right under my tongue. Um, Spirit is saying you need to move. Spirit is saying move.
Nikki Nakia, yeah, you can also cash out for readings also if you want to cash out for that.
If y'all want general readings or love readings, or we do different type of readings, okay? You can look on the website. You can choose it. You have the option to cash app or pay on the website,
After
whichever you
y'all
want.
pay for readings though, just remember to
To
call
call.
us to schedule your reading. You know, some
Right.
people will call or they'll pay for rituals and then they never call us and tell us the situation so we know how to structure the ritual, or they never call for the reading. So we had people do that a bunch of times, believe it or not. So once you pay, call for your readings.
Well, Nikki, your mother depend. She depends
She's
on you a little bit. Okay. I know you need your space and you need your freedom.
she said, "Mama, get on the nerves."
Yeah, I know, but you know what? If she can't, you just try to work with her. But go to the ancestors and ask the ancestors to allow her to be okay, because you do need your privacy. You need your own space. Good night, Maria. Good night. Peace, Kevin Gray. How are you, Kevin Gray? So, Nikki Nikai, go to your ancestors, but Spirit is saying that she depends on you. Should you leave her hanging? If she can't afford to do it by herself, you may have to help her a little while longer, but I mean, you do need your space and your time. You do need to be able to have peace of mind. So if she can afford her own place, then move by yourself with your son. Okay? Give me some. You're making me want some sunflower seeds, y'all. Have a nice day, Olowu. Olowu. Olowo. Woo wo.
Oh, whoa.
Much love for you too. Olowo Eden Agbe. Alright, family, so we've been out here. We're over here eating sunflower seeds, so we're gonna get off.
Yeah.
Remember what we told y'all about the star codes reactivating your body. Okay?
And certain people were trying to shut that down.
From over there. Nikki, Nikia, ask your ancestors to guide and be with your mother. She'll be okay. I will tell you that she's going to be fine. Okay?
She gonna miss you though.
She is going to miss you. And quiet as kept, you're going to miss her too. That nerve you saying she getting on your, she's going to, you're going to miss her too. We talk a lot of junk, but you're going to miss your mother too. As quiet as it's kept. Why it tastes burnt?
I don't know.
Y'all ever try these? Very good. Sunflower seeds, raw. Organic sunflower seeds. You hungry and you want something to snack on? This is it right here. All right, family. Well, it is now officially Almost, you got 5 minutes left. Y'all can put in the inbox what y'all want us to talk about next on the spiritual vault. Let us know. Peace. I love my mom, but what you
She's
saying, BP Papa? But have my own space.
Ken say he loves sunflower seeds.
Yeah, they're good. But I need a little salt on mine, y'all, cause shit. The raw ones taste okay, but I need a little salt. Right? Y'all want some cashews? We got some cashews too. Um, Something y'all want us to talk about?
She say she loved that lady.
Let us. I know she do. Put it in here before we go. What y'all want us to come on and talk about?
If y'all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button.
Hey, Ken, I like the salted one. Selena said, "Black people flying spacecraft." Really?
You know, oh, she says, she say, oh yeah, you seen it? Okay.
Okay, Nikki, we could do that.
I was just gonna tell them you already got a video on there.
We do.
You got a video you did a long time ago how to set up your ancestral altar. It's on our YouTube page. I don't. She did one years ago how to set up your ancestral altar.
Anybody who's interested in learning ancient divination, also hit us up.
Yeah.
Call us at 909-749-8626 so we could put you on the list and sign you up for class. The class is $150 for 4-week class. Each class is an hour. It comes with the mat and the tools that you need to learn how to do African ancient divination.
Mm-hmm.
With bones, shells, and stones, okay?
Yeah.
All right, family. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow? We coming on tomorrow?
Oh, well, I don't know. What you think?
We could.
Yeah, we might.
We might come on tomorrow.
Everybody's stuck in the house and it's cold, so y'all like talking. So, you know what? Maybe we'll check y'all out tomorrow, okay?
All right. Well, it's gonna be the weekday. So tomorrow's Saturday, right? Today's Saturday. Will tomorrow be
Sunday?
We coming on Sunday or we coming on later tonight?
Well, I got a spiritual counseling. I got a spiritual counseling session to do on Sunday.
I forgot.
With that married couple, so.
And that's another thing. Wunam does spiritual counseling. So if y'all couples and y'all wanna having issues in y'all relationship, she does spiritual counseling. How much is it? For I know how much it is, but you wanna tell them?
It's $50 an hour. And you got to book a 4-week session. So it's $200 for the month for a 4-week session with you and your husband or your wife, spouse, or whatever you want to call it. Okay?
Nikia says yes tomorrow, please.
Tomorrow what?
For us to come on.
Okay, we'll see what the ancestors say.
It's I forgot how many years ago. I think it just says it's just look on Nicky Love Wunam on YouTube and I don't know, Nicky Love ancestral altars or something like that. I don't know.
I did it like 8 years ago.
She did it a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time ago when I did the ancestral, how to set up your ancestral altar. We'll see if we can find it and try to
if I find it, I'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, put the link in there so you could have it. But I don't mind going over it again because right now a lot of people need to be communing with their ancestors, okay? So we're saying that, family. We'll see everybody soon. Y'all have a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you for tuning in to the Spiritual Vault. I am Nikki Love, aka Wunam, or Wunam, aka Nikki Love, whatever you want to call me.
And Brother Adinkra, the African indigenous traditional healer.
Ah, you said it right this time. African indigenous traditional healers. And we'll see y'all soon. Many blessings, family.
Peace.
Peace.